Hi, Michael. This is Pierce from Roof Marketing Pros. I just want to thank you for reaching out and downloading our ultimate guide to roof marketing companies. I thought I would make this little video for you just to touch base so as I can give you a few more pointers and a few more things on how you can turn your website into a client conversion machine. So here I have up your website, roofsonlyflorida.com. Um, we can see from the start here that we have a nice video introducing people to your site and everything that you do. Um, Coming down, uh, the site's laid out quite well. I'm not sure whether you built this yourself or you had somebody to build it for you. But I'm here just to give a kind of appraisal of your website and to show you how you can turn it to getting some more customers. I have taken the liberty of kind of doing a little bit of a deep dive into the back of your website. So I'm going to show you some tools and stuff here today. As to what's actually going on with your website, so you can see it in plain view. And we're going to have a look at a few of your competitors and stuff and your Google Map listings. It's all pretty exciting. It's all really good stuff. It's great information for you to know. We work with a lot of roofing companies all over the United States. We've had some amazing success, and I would like for that to happen with you as well. Um, so, first of all, as per our ultimate guide, one of the big things that Google trolls is content. Content being the actual physical words on your page, your keywords, and your filler text in and around that. We always recommend having in and around 1,500 words on your page to include your keywords. And by a keyword, I mean an actual searchable term on Google. So, for example, I see you're located in Englewood, Florida. A keyword would be roofer in Englewood. I know you cover and service the whole of the kind of southwestern Florida um, area. But that's just an example of where exactly or what exactly a keyword is. So coming down your site here, your services are listed, which is great. The different types of work that you do, this is all really good stuff. It's stuff that people search for, and that is the key goal in terms of generating traffic for your website. And down here, you obviously have fantastic reviews. You obviously do fantastic work. Customers don't leave reviews for no reason, be them good or bad. And so to have 5-star reviews is absolutely fantastic. It shows that you're a master of your craft and your company is very well respected, and that's always something we like to see. And then coming down to the bottom of the page here, we have a little contact form and your contact details. Um, for me personally, I would like to see more call to action on your website. So I know we do have your number here, but again, it's quite easy to kind of come past that. We have to remember that when people are looking at things on Google and searching for websites, searching for service, things that are absolutely easy as possible. So I would like to see a contact form put on your website up at the top here somewhere people can leave their details, ask you to get in touch with them. I would like to see your number emblazoned a little bigger, a little easier to see, a little easier to find, and the same with your website. At the end of the day, we want call to action. We want customers to actively engage with your website in order to get in touch with you so you can start to go out, look at their roofs, and see how you can start to help them. We'd like a little bit more information. As I say, 1,500 words is kind of the optimum for where you'd be looking. Sometimes it takes a little more, sometimes it doesn't take as much, but 1,500 words is generally speaking where we like to be. Here, I would say you're a little bit light on content. Google views websites as an authority. So Google don't just put websites at the top of the search engines for no reason. They want to show their consumers who exactly they deem to be the most authoritative and most knowledgeable website or company that they can possibly give you. They like to think that they are the world's foremost leader in information, and they have a reputation to uphold. So at the end of the day, they only want to give the best to their customers. Um, so I'm just going to jump over to Google here. I put in roofer in Englewood. So I'll just show you exactly what the. I know Englewood's only a small population, 15,000, and I know you do quite a large service area, but this will just give you an idea and just breaking it down as to how a lot of these things actually work. So here we have paid ads, and people pay for ads. They do work. We run ad campaigns for people. Um, the problem being ads can get expensive if they're not done properly. Every click that is administered on here is a cost to the company that are running the ad. You do get good leads, you do get good clients off it, but sometimes you get people who click on and they leave your website and it costs you money. Um, for us, especially when it comes to things like roofing, where we want to be and where we want to see people's websites is here. This is one of the primary factors. This is the Google Map listing, or GMB, Google My Business. These top three listings here, so if I click on view all, which is what I was in at the start, you'll see all the different roofers that are listed just for Englewood. Again, this will spiral out as we go down through Southwest Florida, but these are all the different companies all down through here. This top three map listing, this is the kind of prime real estate for where you want to be. These three guys will get 70% of the clicks of people who are actively surfing for a roofer in Englewood. The map listings work based on geographic locations, so depending on where you are located or where you search from, that will populate a different map pack for every search that you have. So, if you search for a roofer in kind of this area of the map or this area of the map, it will show you different listings for this map pack. I'm going to show you a little really neat tool I have a little later in this video that will give you a real visualization and an idea of how exactly that works. But that's just kind of something for you to keep in mind. So this map pack generates 70% of clicks. On down we have here what is known as the organic listings, and the organic listings for people that are looking for a website. So a lot of people like to go to websites for information before they actually make a call to a roofer or they fill out a contact form. In the top three is really where you want to be. The top three will generate 70 to 80% of clicks. 70 to 80% of visits will go to the top three websites. Those numbers will start to tumble as you go down the first page, but statistically, once we get to the bottom of the first page, 90% of people and consumers who use Google do not visit page two. 90%. You can see how important it is to be at least on page one, but primarily we always want to see people in the top three. The holy grail of this whole thing is the top three of the organic rankings and in the map pack. These are essential. This is something that people have used to 2x, 3x, 10x their business, bringing in leads, bringing in customers, bringing in clients to your business without actually having to go out to find them. And the beauty about this is, and what I love about this concept, is the fact that people visiting your website, it's like a business card, but it's a business card put in a specific place where you know that the person has taken the time to actually actively engage in a search for your services. And so it's not like you're going out and canvassing and you're hoping that you snare somebody who's looking for your services. This is putting your business card, your website, your digital asset into a place of real estate where you know people are actively looking for. So this is an overview of your website. Just give that a little time to load. Apologies. Thank you. So here we have for roofsonly.florida.com. These numbers, they basically give the snapshot into the background of your website. A lot of the big things are backlinks and referring domains. You have 100 backlinks and 41 referring domains. That basically means that you have other websites that are given a link to your website, and it's like accreditation. It's a check mark in Google's book towards the authority and the expertise of your website. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. Some can be viewed as spammy, that type of thing. You really want niche specific links, so links coming from roofing sites, blogs about roofing, all that type of thing. They have more credence, they have more authority, and they drive more power towards your website. Organic keywords, these are terms that you search for. So Google ranks pages based on keywords. Like I was explaining to you earlier, a keyword like roofer Englewood, Florida, for example, that would be a keyword. At the minute, you're only ranking for two keywords, which I'll show you exactly what they are. Ranking for two keywords, we'd like to see that drastically improved. You're only putting yourself, you're hoping that you're hoping that people that are searching just for these terms, so roofers in Englewood, Florida, or Florida roofs, this is what you're ranking for currently. The search volume for that is really only 50 and 40 per month. It's not too bad, but it could be a lot more. When you start to generate traffic towards your website is when you see this list all the way down here populated with lots and lots of different things, all the different areas you cover, the different cities, uh, counties, be it whatever it is, any of the service area you basically provide. That's when the keywords, the volume starts to stack up. You'll have 50, 40, 100, so forth and so on. At the minute for these, you're ranking in 65th position and 93rd position. So if you remember back, I want you to be 1, 2, or 3. So there's a little work to be done. This one is kind of going on the up, but this one's taken a drastic dive recently. So going back, all what this basically means is that currently you have no organic traffic going through your website. Organic traffic being people that are actively searching for the search terms like I explained previously, and clicking through your site. So at the minute you have zero. Um, that it's not really where you would want to be. You've go through the trouble of having your website and your Google My Business listed. So we'd like to see that drastically improved. Um, I'm going to now show you. So this is what we call a heat map. So if you remember back to the Google My Business listing, I found yours. Yours does not have a specific pinpoint. What I would imagine that the reason for that is purely because you've maybe included a service area in your Google My Business listing as opposed to sort of one singular area. So that's fine. So here I actually have a competitor. This, because of the service area, I would need to get into the kind of back end of your Google My Business listing to get the details to run this. So I wasn't able to run it exclusively for yours. And if it's something that you would want, it's a really nice thing to see. It visualizes everything. Please just send me a message with the details, and I can run it through and I can get that off to you. But this will give you a sort of vague idea. If I just zoom in here a little bit, we can see Englewood right in the middle here. And what these kind of numbers mean is where this company, so this is a competitor of yours, will show in the Google My Business listings based on geographical location. So if they search right here in Englewood, these guys are sitting at 2. If they go to Englewood South, they're number 1. You go a little further afield, they're 5 and 4s. But remember, the 1s, 2s, and 3s, these are the guys that you really want. This is where you want to be. So this company, I would imagine, has somebody on the back end doing work for them. It's difficult to generate a map pack as good as this without doing it, if I'm honest with you. I'll show you another example. This is all the competitor list. So this will just flip the rankings and we'll see what this comes up with. Yeah. 20 basically means you're either 20th below or Google cannot find you. So these guys not doing so good. And they're all 20s. Every single one of these will be different. So this just gives you a brief idea. Here we go. This is populating something a little bit different. They're not doing so bad up here, 2s and 3s, but again, as we kind of broaden the search area, it's not fantastic. So that gives you a very brief insight into your website. Our ultimate guide is great. It gives you kind of all the knowledge, everything you need to really make your website succeed. Building a really credible digital asset in this day and age. 91% of people in the United States are now shopping online due to the pandemic and whatnot. So building a really strong digital asset is primary for companies going forward once the pandemic is really over and all this type of thing. And building a primary digital asset is going to be a key component to really bringing in a lot of clients, and the digital world is really here. Um, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. If there's absolutely anything I can help you with, please get in touch. And if not, no harm, no foul. There's no hard feelings. I wish you all the best, and I really appreciate you taking the time and replying to my email and for watching this video. Have a great day and take care. Thank you.